That's all that's left of her.
That'll do, kids.
No more cursing at the branches on our way up.
What are we gonna name this video?
I don't know.
There are so many people along this way who are like, you're gonna cut that tree down. And we're like, we probably will, but not yet. You haven't had to work in the sun 103 for a whole summer, so we're hoping to give this tree a second life. We'd like to keep it whole and probably turn it into maybe a piece for the deck.
Something.
Or something around the property. It's been very good to us. Not too many trees are we as intimate with as this tree.
Right?
We've killed chickens on this tree. Our first chickens, mind you. If you haven't seen that video and you want a really good laugh, give that one a watch. We've slowly and progressively reduced the canopy on this tree to about a third.
Like a palm tree now.
We buried the roots, which probably was going to kill the tree anyway when we backfilled the house. So this tree was a fighter, and I think it deserves a place in the house. So I think we'll honor it and its gifts to us that way. And in the meantime, let's put the roof on. Yeah, 20 feet's looking pretty good. It's getting down to about 6 by 6 size. So we'll call it that knot right there.
I think you should try a sip of my new tea as a reward.
Oh? Is it good?
It's adaptogenic tea. Means it's healthy because no one knows what the heck that means. Right? It is good though. Has like mushroom spores in it.
Stuff just makes me chuckle.
I know, I totally fell for it, but...
Good stuff. It actually tastes like mint.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like...
false mint, like mouthwash.
Mint. Yeah, like spearmint or whatever. Something else there too, it's amazing, but I don't really know what it is. It's adaptogens.
It's been a super, super weird day today. The guy that's helping us get our bathroom up and running was supposed to come today, and he did come, but he had something come up last minute, and he can no longer help us today, so that's been postponed till 2 days from now, which is totally fine. We really appreciate his help, so it's really no big deal for us. But because of that, Jesse's sister, Anna, wanted to go visit some friends this morning, and we thought that'd be a really great time to do it because we're gonna be working on our bathroom. So now she's gone and we're not working on our bathroom, and we really do need 3 people to make progress on the roof project. I mean, Jesse and I could do a little bit of panel prep, but that's about it. We certainly need both of us in the basket, and then we need someone else driving the forklift. We did, however, decide to pop open this box. This is one of the things that we were waiting on that we ordered off Amazon, and we got this like shower head and bath faucet to match our sink faucet. Why? Because when you're taking a shower, if your faucets match, tell me you're not gonna be just a little bit happier inside. So anyways, we were opening the box, which was like crazily packaged. It had one of these things on it, which means it hasn't been tampered with. And guess what? This is missing, which is super annoying. So that's on my to-do list at some point today, is to go on Amazon and probably get a replacement on the way. Here's our super duper toilet. If you're wondering, yes, you can order that from Amazon too. You can get anything off of Amazon. We wish today we'd have a working bathroom, but we do have our RV bathroom and we do have the outhouse on the property, so there really isn't a rush. There really isn't. We just want it done before winter, so not too worried about it. Change of plans then. What are we doing today? So we have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 5 more panels on the west side of the roof. 3 of them we should be able to do no problem, and then the last 2 we're gonna have to get creative because we can't have the ladder on the roof. We're gonna have to probably drop me off at the ridge, and then Jesse will be working in the man basket. That's all I can say. We're gonna have to get creative with those 2, and then we're gonna be switching to the east side of the house, and that's why we decided to cut that tree down. Anna should be back very soon, so let's get started on this panel prep so that when she's here, we can rock and roll.
We need to find something to deal with the wind. We cannot, this is not gonna work. It's windier today. And it's not a lot, just maybe a couple, 3 miles an hour, but the gusts are stronger. So I'm thinking that we're gonna put cleats on nearly the entire contraption. and to keep the panels from being able to slide off.
Oh.
Cleat the other side, because we can nearly pull them out the top. So maybe the very last bung or whatever you want to call it, no cleat. So 3 of the 4. That way the panels are literally locked in there, and it's going to take lifting them out, not just blowing them off. So if you want to work on that, if you want to get a cleat put on all 3 of those first bunks, that would be good. If you missed yesterday's video by any chance, we had our first roofing casualty. A gust of wind came up and blew a panel off of our contraption to the ground. Very unfortunate. There's no way we can use this now. It's completely mangled. Grr. Hold on, Alyssa had an idea. I asked the question, what if we use some bungee cords to hold the roofing down? So we have one in the middle down there, which doesn't do us a heck of a lot of good, because what we need is to prevent this edge from getting grabbed by the wind. So now Jesse's working on getting a bungee cord at this end, and then I'm probably just gonna have to undo it when we go to remove a panel. But the problem, correct me if I'm wrong, when we first started, you were holding the panels while I screwed, and that just was taking forever. Cindy started helping me with screws, but now no one's holding the panel.
Yeah, I had zero trust for the contraption, and over the course of time I started to trust it, because it was proving to be fairly stable in the gusts. That was my first concern, not so much the panels really. And then it seemed good, and I was like, oh, I'll help Alyssa. Whoosh!
Right?
That was an expensive help, so
yeah.
Now we're trying to both help Alyssa and protect our investment.
Okie doke, so this is ready to go. Yeah, that should help a little bit, right?
Yep, and it's not in the way, so it's not going to get scratched or anything. We're not sticking up, sticking out, so keep screws out of the way of getting scratched. On days like today, we always say if we can get anything done, it's progress. But I think we're doing the work smarter, not harder thing, which usually involves a lot of thinking and strategizing, and then when it comes time to work,
right,
it's not as hard, or we can just go up and like try to brute force it out. But we have a lot of tricks up our sleeve today, I'll just say that. We're on like advanced guerrilla stage today. Watch out.
We good on screws?
Oh yeah, good to the end. Oh, best thing I ever did. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I cut the second pocket out of this
sweet.
thing with my pocket knife.
Nice.
Mountain man style.
Heck yeah.
Because I'm sick and freaking tired of trying to figure out which pocket my screws are in. It's like this one, no this one, no this one, no this one. And if you put them in there, half of them go on the inside and half go on the outside.
Oh, that's so genius.
So I just went like butcher style and cut it out, and then I threw it away.
Sweet.
Ha! And now I don't have to wonder which pocket it's in.
Not sure I'm ready, but here I go.
Ready or not?
World doesn't care if I'm ready.
Nope, neither does the roof.
Nope.
Nobody cares, but I care. Bugaboo cares. There's 2 people in this world who care if you're ready or not. Goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry. Yep, got it. Stop! Pull up. Hold up. Well, we got a little bit out of rhythm, guys, and we forgot to take the plastic film off, so now we're doing it on the roof. And if there's one huge lesson you can learn from anything we're doing, it's don't do stuff on the roof. Do it on the ground. And it is not fun doing this plastic removal on the roof. Plus, we can't quite get all of it off because a lot of it got torn in kind of, not freight, but just weathering, I guess. I'm not sure what to call it, or maybe manufacturing. So it leaves little bits on the metal. It's just annoying. Otherwise, we're probably only gonna get 3 panels done before we have to move a ladder up here of a different flavor than the one we're using because it's just gonna fall off the end of the roof. So I think we're gonna knock out these 2 panels and then we'll kind of go down and see what Anna's come up with for a ladder. Pretty good wind. Easy on us, weather. Go easy on us, would ya? Man. One more. Nice. 2 more to go. And then we've got to do something special. Ready to come down when you have time, Anna.
We need to have Contraption Appreciation Day. What do you think?
Create a day on the calendar, National Contraption Appreciation
Yeah.
Day. And
If it weren't for contraptions, the world wouldn't go round.
Yep.
Right?
NCAD, National Contraption Appreciation Day. If
Dibs.
we have NCAD Day, we should get a
NCAD.
shirt and it should look like a trebuchet. You know, like a catapult. But it would have lots of like accessories.
Yeah.
That so people are like, what is that? And you're like, it's a trebuchet. And they're like, a what? This would be a trebuchet if we put about 1,000 pounds on that end of it, and we put Bugaboo on this end of it, and then we held on to the Bugaboo end, and then we suddenly let the Bugaboo end go. And Bugaboo would go
Dad, I'm gonna go apologize to Bugaboo
in advance for
No.
National Contraption Appreciation Day.
for making jokes about him.
Well, I have to put something on the trebuchet. You can't dry fire a trebuchet. That'd be the biggest, because it's so much work to get it loaded that.
Bugaboo. Bugaboo, Dad, sorry. Dad doesn't mean it. Dad would never catapult you. He would never. He loves you too much. 4-ish panels to go. Wow. Looks like we almost got a roof, guys. The ladder is almost complete. We just need the rungs. I wonder how our bee time lapse is doing. He totally caved.
He came over and rubbed on my legs while I was peeing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that deserves a pet.
Here you go.
He gets 2 pets. 1, 2. Okay,
Pretty
3.
happy.
Okay, 3. How come you're not pulling knapweed? Why don't you pull knapweed? Mom pulled a bunch. Bugaboo just wants to cuddle.
He's wanting to cuddle
He
all
just
day.
wants to cuddle.
All day.
But his cuddle timing sucks. Yeah, your cuddle timing sucks.
He didn't sleep with us last night. He's out
No,
on the town.
didn't even eat
all
his
night.
food.
Oh my gosh, look at that little belly.
What did you have to do that was so important last night you couldn't even come cuddle with your humans? Huh? Huh? Yeah.
Wow, he's loving that.
Oh yeah. Okay, dude. Gotta get a house built. You're never gonna build it, so we gotta build it. Goodbye.
Ha! That's how you do the chop saw left-handed.
That'll do, nice. Jesse set me up for a left-handed cut the other day and I didn't like it. But it does make me appreciate or sympathize with left-handed people that live in a right-handed world, right?
Yeah, that's a very right-handed saw.
Lefties. How far apart are we spacing these?
12 inches.
Aw,
Should be pretty
for
good.
being respectful to Alyssa.
Oh yeah. We don't want her to have to leap.
How does it feel to be almost 50% done with the panels?
So good. I don't know. Yeah, this is a trip. I can't believe how easy it is once it's up there.
Right.
But like the nightmare is getting it here from there. I don't know if.
Well, and everything that led up to the decision of this roofing and ordering the roofing. I mean, overall, the roofing's been extremely stressful. So in a way,
Yeah.
the installation is the easy part, but isn't that everything?
Yeah.
Like doing the work has always been the easy part. So I feel like what threatens this home build, it's not just the labor. I mean, there's a lot of labor, but
Well, somebody asked us on Instagram the proverbial question, which is why this material? Which really comes down to a lot of questions. It's
right.
cost.
They said, isn't there something easier and
Is there
cheaper?
something easier
Yes and yes.
cheaper. Absolutely. I read in the brochure from this company that this paint, which implies the roofing, will outlast the structure. That's what it says in the brochure. It will actually outlast the structure. I don't know if that's true or not, but the point is they're very, very confident that either the roof is going on lesser quality structures, which don't last very long,
Right,
or that
that's an
their
assumption,
roofing
yep.
is extremely durable. So I think if just from a common sense standpoint for our house in this situation, in this climate, this roof makes a ton of sense. But is it easy to install? No. And is it cheap? I don't think so. I guess we didn't really do a ton of shopping because we kind of knew what we wanted, and it was more like how do we find the roof that we want, not like comparing
Prices.
blue, pink, purple, like
Yep.
shakes, shingles, clay. I mean, we just didn't even go down that path. But if you look at it just from a simple physics point of view, there's no exposed fasteners, there's no hips, there's no valleys, there's no panel ends. I mean, what's gonna fail? I don't know. You know, it would have to do something really ridiculous to fail.
it goes right between these two crow's feet.
I gotta bunk the staples in so you don't trip on them.
So we were hoping that we would be able to get to the edge of the roof with a full panel and we wouldn't have to do any hemming. Initially we thought that might happen, but we have 3 left and it looks like this last panel we're gonna have to cut about 1 inch off. Grr. So this panel needs to end at about here. So we're cutting there and then we're gonna make our 1 inch hem. We have our step rake, which will go on top of that, but we're flipping, or we're hemming that edge to give water a trough to exit the roof because we really don't want it dripping down on our fascia. Wow, that's so loud. I think I'm permanently deaf. Hold on. I thought I knew better.
Woo, that was fun. It's like welding with my iPhone. Use the floppy one now.
That looks like it'll work, huh? At least start it and then come back and maybe finish it. Huh. Cool, is this our step rake?
Yeah, that's about how much it'll cover. So even
I
if
like
our,
that, man.
our end hemming is not drop dead gorgeous.
Right, no one's gonna know. Except they will, because we put it on YouTube.
Oh no.
So that wasn't so bad.
No, I mean, They make a tool that kind of is like a roller,
Which of course we don't have.
and it has, yeah, it's basically a die, and you roll it along the steel, and it, you know, but who cares? I mean, it's 2 panels on our whole house. They're getting covered by the step rake, so don't care. Messy hair, don't care.
If men acted like women, ...
Yeah, messy yard, messy bedroom, messy kitchen, don't care.
Hashtag don't care.
Yep. So the panel we just hemmed needs to go on the bottom of the contraption, and then we need to stack 2 panels on top of it because that's the order they're gonna come off. And then somehow this ladder needs to go up. You know what? Maybe we ought to just take this ladder up before we do anything. Get it up there. That way we're not fighting it. Because
That's not a bad
if we
idea.
put it on the roofing, we're gonna be like super nervous about denting the roofing.
That's not a bad idea.
Yep, so maybe we ought to take that panel off, put this on, go put it up on the roof, then we'll move panels.
See if we're
up.
gonna run into any problems, because we might. I have no idea.
We want to go fast, but you know what? If you want a good house, put in the time, I guess. Put in the time.
Here goes nothing. We don't even know if this is gonna work. This ladder is so heavy.
It's another half-day ordeal for 3 panels. Like, seems like the first panel's hard, the last panel's hard, and the ones in the middle go really fast.
Want me to help you with that now?
Probably.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I could probably go one more click now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, up, Anna. Stop! I've never been hurt by a ladder scoop in my life.
If after this year you never see another ladder, would you be upset?
Right.
Let's go up. What's motivating us? If we get these 3 done alive and undamaged and unhurt, do we get something?
I hope so.
I think that alone is a reward.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those like contraption moments where we're flying, and it's like, how do you do the last 2 panels? I don't know. Our system doesn't work. And this is a simple solution, but comes with major risk,
Right.
in my opinion.
It does, yeah. I feel like
Not straightforward.
I feel like Jesse is having to trust me that I can literally pull my weight.
Yeah.
You know, and if I slip up, that ladder could come down on top of Jesse, but it's just one of those things that it's ideal not to be in those situations. But sometimes it's like your only option.
did it. You got it done.
So tired.
You guys already know, I don't even need to repeat this, but this girl's a beast. So we've decided to leave the ladder up there for now. We've kind of got a theory about how to do it tomorrow without trying to get back on the contraption. That's definitely fraught with problems and risk. If Alyssa lets go or I can't hold it, it's gonna take a lot of us out. So we're gonna probably just shut it down for tonight, and then we're gonna see if we can get our strategy to work tomorrow to get it down to the ground safely with a lot less risk. Ready to come down? Okay.
Can I tell Anna out?
Oh yeah. She's gonna get lots of meat and protein for this one tonight.
Oh, Smokey's so good.
Smokies!
I'm so done.
I don't know why you're tired. It's not like we've been 40 feet off the ground for a month.
It's complex. I think it's complex. I don't know that we slept super well last night, so I felt very fatigued this morning, and then now I just feel sleepy and hungry and wine.
We're at the age where one night of bad rest is not the
Right?
problem. We don't recover that fast. It's not our college days.
Nope.
Thank you for getting us down safely, Anna. Oh yeah, and Mr. Fat Max took about a 50-foot drive. Oh, it's pretty good.
My pocket knife hung on all day.
Definitely got some discolorations in the plastic. Still works.
We got our very first zucchini, guys. Do you see that? So excited. Cucumbers are looking good. There's another one in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy. Look at that.